Hi, welcome to your Eat Well course, week 5. Monday is resource day. And last week you would have reviewed your goals so far on this course, and I hope that you've really seen some progression and that you feel that you are making peace with food for good. However, I'd just like to encourage you that this is about so much more than an 8-week course. It's about a lifestyle change that's sustainable and embedded every day for the rest of your life. So absolutely, we're here to offer each other support through these 8 weeks, but beyond that is something that's fantastic that you can do every day, and these tools will help you get through every day and learn so much more about yourself, your relationship with your body, your mind, your feelings, your thoughts, and your relationship with others, which is such a great outcome. So today we're going to move forward with learning the last 2 items of the acronym, the basics tool that Lynn Rossi uses, and we're going to talk about self-talk and the stories we tell ourselves. So the last 2 letters that we're going to focus on is C and S. So C is for chew and S is for savour. And you might have heard a lot of intuitive and mindful eating focusing on a certain amount of times that you have to chew your food, and I'm not going to do that with you, don't worry. However, I would say that just spending more time chewing my food has really helped me taste it, enjoy it, experience it, and I realised how much I was just gulping food down without chewing it a lot first, really. So that's really helped. And then savouring food. Often the dieting mindset leads us to not really enjoying our food, or seeing healthy food as a chore and a hassle, or eating it as something we begin to resent and really hate. And unhealthy food is a treat and it's enjoyable, and that's great. And we really want to start moving on, as we've done already, with that forbidden food kind of idea, that there is no such thing as forbidden food. It's all food and you can choose what you eat. You're self-regulating, you're looking internally instead of externally, and you're not setting yourself up with rules that really don't serve you or help. So we're going to chew and savour our food. We're also going to focus on positive self-talk, exploring self-talk, and really paying more attention and awareness to the stories we tell ourselves. The tool that we're going to use for this week in our meditation is self-compassion, and this is a practice that is really lovely and can teach us so much about ourselves and our relationship with ourselves. What I want to say is, don't worry if your self-talk isn't that positive right now. Please bring a kind, compassionate curiosity to that. It is simply about learning, and it's interesting however your self-talk is. We want to be moving towards positive, but we are where we are, and that's okay too. So the self-compassion will really help with relating to yourself in a way that is kind, loving, caring, understanding, and really making peace with yourself, your body, your mind. You might find it difficult to show compassion to your body, and that's just about noticing that and moving forward. It's not about ignoring it or repressing it or in any way bringing a harsh judgment to it. But the self-compassion meditations that I've given you are fantastic for this, and they'll really help to move on from a place of condemnation and harsh judgment to a place of accepting yourself. So we've got a 5-minute practice as the doable option this week with affirmations. And if you haven't used affirmations before, please do get in touch. I'm happy to help you work through what you want to use as your affirmations. I've given you some ideas. If you want to use them, that's fine. But the whole point of affirmations is that you need to repeat them, say them out loud, and really start to believe them. It might be that when you first say it out loud, you don't at all, but after a while, it will really start to resonate with a deeper place inside yourself, that you know that thing to be true, even if on the surface you're really struggling with it at the moment. So we've got affirmations and the self-compassion in the doable. In deeper, we've got a 10-minute self-compassion meditation, and in deeper still, you're going to start mixing up your meditations to really explore every aspect of what you've learned to get bring it all together this week. And also in deeper still, we've got a worksheet about stories that we tell ourselves. So for example, this morning I really noticed an interesting story about food that I've got from my kind of family background, is that people who plate up small portions are a bit stingy and mean, really. And there's one particular family member who does eat small portions, and that doesn't go down well. So to be gregarious, to be generous, outgoing, loving, exuberant about life and passionate about it, we need to serve up enormous portions to ourselves and others. So I thought that was really interesting. I'm not bringing any judgment to it. I just noticed that story this morning when I was getting my breakfast ready, really. So we're going to move on from those stories by becoming aware of them first and noticing them. So this week it's about chewing and savouring your food, really enjoying food and bringing that moment of enjoyment to what you're eating, because you've already breathed, assessed, slowed down, you've investigated whether you're hungry, and you're going to chew and savour all the food and the drink that you have this week, much more than you have done before. You're also going to reflect on your self-talk and use some affirmations. So I really hope to see you at the group go live on Wednesday night, or post on the Facebook group any queries, concerns, encouragement or support or learning that you've got. Thanks a lot. Bye.